He was an Egyptian.
One of Karen's guides is Star. And he's an Egyptian.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that why she's got that affiliation with Egypt?
She lived there in one of her past lives.
She lived there in a past life. And what's this thing with King Arthur then? Is it a legend or is it not?
No, there was a man who was very much like King Arthur, but not in how we know it.
I see. Ask permission if you can tell us any more about this.
He did have a big castle. He did have a magician. Oh no, it wasn't a magician how we see it in the stories.
Yeah.
He was more of a shaman.
So I see. So he did have a castle and he had a shaman.
There was no Gwendolyn.
There was... Okay.
Gwendolyn.
There was no Gwendolyn?
Guinevere.
Guinevere?
There's no Guinevere. But he was a very powerful man who brought people together and showed them that they're all, in essence, just men fighting alongside each other rather than hierarchy and lowerarchy.
I see. So he was there to spread the word of equality?
Yes.
Like that. During that time, that must have been very difficult for him.
Yes.
So, did my client have a time with King Arthur then? For him to be part of this memory that she has?
She was a servant.
I see, she was one of his servants. But did she learn anything from him?
She worked with the shaman.
Ah, well that goes in hand with her herbalism and her shamanism and now her intuition. Thank you. I wanted to ask, we already know the answer that her husband was in a past life, but what is it that they're actually working together on? Why did they contract to work together?
He was her protector. He saved her in many past lives.
He saved her in many past lives. So what's the contract then that they have now? Is he still a protector?
He's the person that keeps her grounded.
I see. So he took that contract on to keep her grounded?
Yes.
Is that how they best work?
He keeps her grounded, or she keeps him in touch with things.
Very good. I've got one last question here, and that's she's got a question about weight. So I want you to take on board that thought and just tell me what's happening there. Is it weight?
It will go when she stops worrying about it.
When she stops worrying. So there's no medication that she needs, she just needs to be more happy and comfortable with herself?
Yes.
How can she make herself more happy and comfortable? What things can she do that she's not doing now?
She needs to learn portion size and control. She needs to learn to not worry about what she's eating. Diets.
Yeah.
Be comfortable with herself.
Just eat well, but at the right time of day?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Now before I go, I'd like to ask a couple of questions, because I often speak to a lot of clients who connect to spirit. Can you tell me, how is it that you work with us down here? How do you get to communicate with us?
And we have several methods.
Mm-hmm.
We work through light emissaries, like Karen.
Uh-huh.
We also work through energy and moving objects.
Energy and moving objects.
We also work through colours and in dreams. Whatever a person can cope with.
Mm-hmm. And Karen's purpose is to spread the knowledge of her wisdom. But what is the purpose of me being here? Why have I been delegated this job? Why did I choose this job?
You're on a path to learning.
Mm-hmm.
It's your path. You've had many hard times and hardships, and now it's your turn to move closer to the light than you are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And how am I doing with that?
You're not quite there yet. You've still got a way to go.
Thank you very much for that. But now we come to the end of a session.